So feeling your body be supported by the earth. So noticing the sensation under your feet, the place where your feet make contact with the ground. And if you're seated, you might just notice the sensation of your sits bones or the back of your legs touching the ground or the surface of your seat. Just feeling how the body is perfectly supported. That force of gravity holding your body just at the exact right pressure, not too heavy, not too loose. And taking a few moments to simply notice the sensations of your breath. You might notice the sensations the most predominantly in the feeling of the belly rising and falling, or perhaps the movement of the upper chest on the inhalation and exhalation. You might even sense the feeling on the upper lip or the outer edges of the nostrils, different temperature sensations. And throughout our practice, we can keep just a light touch on the breath, always having it slightly in view. So, if we notice that another experience starts to predominate our consciousness, which could be a felt sensation like pleasure or pain, it could be a thought or an emotion. Whatever starts to predominate, we can allow it to come and then allow awareness to also be present on the breath as we also allow whatever experience comes to also go just as freely. So, for this course of practice, for this next about half an hour or so, we're not trying to make anything happen. We're not trying to find anything or fix anything or judge anything. Instead, we're just opening to allowing whatever predominates to predominate as long as it lasts. And allowing that light touch of awareness on the breath. And of course, if the breath doesn't feel like a supportive anchor, you could also keep a light touch on sounds or just the sensation of your body supported by the earth. But no matter what arises during our practice session, it's all part of the practice. So we can offer ourselves a kindness and a gentleness, knowing that there's nothing to accomplish here, there's nothing to become, there's just this. And no matter how many times that you get carried off and out of the present moment and into conceptual thinking or planning or remembering, just noticing again that natural rhythm of breathing. You don't need to change this in any way. Instead, observing and noticing how the body is simply breathing itself. Nothing for you to do or change. Now allowing your attention to become very open. So rather than focusing on any one particular thing, just simply noticing all that is present: sounds, sensations, thoughts, breath. just all coming and going, simply appearing. And noticing that awareness doesn't have to do anything. It effortlessly receives whatever arises. You might notice how a sound appears and it's known. You might notice how a thought appears and it's known as thinking. Just noticing that whatever arises is included. I'd like to invite you to gently bring to mind something that has been occupying your thoughts lately. It could be a worry, a conversation, maybe something that feels unresolved. And see if you can just allow it to be here, not needing to change it in any way, but inviting it into this welcome space of awareness. Just allowing it to be just as it is. Then start to allow yourself to notice, what is it that knows this? We're not answering conceptually, but just look and simply notice the experience directly. And then notice that it is known. What is it that knows this? What is the direct experience of this capacity to know? And now look even more deeply. Has awareness itself become worried? Has awareness itself become disturbed? Or is the awareness simply making room for this experience? Just resting in that inquiry. Nothing to fix, nothing to hold on to, just resting in this inquiry. Everything that has ever happened in your life has appeared within this same knowing presence. The joy, the grief, the sorrow, moments of love, all the thoughts that have come and gone, the emotions that have come and gone, and even the different forms of our body that have come and gone. Yet this knowing essence remains. This awareness remains. So just resting in the space of this vast, untouched, pristine awareness. Thank you so much for your beautiful practice. Let's bring our hands together in heart center, this Anjali Mudra, and just bowing to ourselves, honoring our practice, and taking a moment to dedicate the benefits of this practice, the merit of our practice together, with the wish that the Buddha's teachings may spread and flourish, that all sentient beings be happy and joyful. We practice the Dharma day and night, and that the benefits for self and others be fully accomplished. So thank you so much for your practice. For those who are here in our Zoom room, we'll now go on to our study and discussion for the week. And those joining on YouTube, thank you so much. You're welcome to join our small group anytime. And until next time, take good care.